of a press conference of the obedient movement tagged The Road to Anarchy. A press conference by the obedient movement on the recent dangerous judicial pronouncement in Nigeria. Good morning or good afternoon, gentlemen of the press, fellow Nigerians, members of the diplomatic community that may have this copy of this statement, civil society organization, our millions of supporters around the world. Introduction. The weaponization of justice. Let me repeat. The weaponization of justice. We have called this urgent press conference to deliver a message of extreme urgent importance to the custodians of our state power and the guardians of our legal institutions. The obedient movement has taken deliberate note of the latest contradictory judicial pronouncement regarding the recognition of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, NDC. As a political party, these bizarre rulings come out of the heels of several other controversial targeted judgments and systematically engineered to dismantle a viable opposition platform in Nigeria. Just 3 days after Nigeria's incoming president, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, joined the NDC, a fictitious case was filed by a faceless entity to deregister the NDC. Even though it has no local standing in the case, and in a very laudable manner, the judicial entertained this case, disgracefully to us, and passed a kangaroo judgment on Friday, June 26, 2026. For the avoidance of doubt, this is a hatchet job by present administration to ensure that our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, is not on the ballot in 2027. We have said this before, and it has come to reality. But we will resist it with every strength of our body, and our determination is to ensure that Mr. Peter Obi is a candidate to run for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are completely blunt. The Nigerian judiciary is actively surrendering itself to the dictations and the caprices of the APC regime. It is no longer behaving as an impartial guardian of justice. It has been captured and weaponized as a tool of partisan warfare. We are here to sound the alarm on the terrifying historical reality. The judiciary exists as the ultimate buffer between peace and chaos. It is the peacemaking arm of civilized society. But in the judiciary outlives its usefulness if it tells the common man that the courtroom is merely a marketplace where justice goes to the highest bidder or the most ruthless dictators, then the judiciary itself has signed the death warrant of our nation. God forbid. Because as we are seeing, the way in which our judiciary are acting give us doubt to believe actually if they are in defense of the common man. Some will argue that when the justice was made in our interest, did we come out and make noise? No. Why should we? Because the judiciary took a right judgment and everybody applauded. When you do the right thing, people will applaud you. When you do the wrong thing, people will talk down on you. True or false? Thank you. Let the ruling elite and the compromise bench hear this clearly. When you destroy the court of law, you leave the people with only the court of public opinion and the streets. If the legal system completely surrenders its integrity to executive manipulation, Nigerians will have no choice but to stop recognizing its authority. Because whether you like it or not, when your child knows that you have money and is completely living in hunger, one day he will challenge you. Have you not been so? So that is the situation in which we find ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, the current administration and compromised the judiciary and actively driven us towards the cliff. Every Nigerian now is not happy. We are even scared to go onto the streets. People can arrest you, and when they arrest you, there's no justification. Then you go to the court where you're supposed to be defended, they will take you and jail you. The fear behind the assault, the ruling elite, utterly terrifying. That is why they are desperately destroying the infrastructure and judicial technicalities to deregister and suppress viable opposition in Nigeria. But Nigeria belongs to all of us, not to a single political party or single individual. The political landscape cannot forcefully clear to create a monolithic one-party dictatorship, hell-bent on ruling this country into ground. Our children can no more go to school. We cannot eat 3 square meals. We cannot ensure that our people can travel from point A to point B without showing la hawla wa la quwwata. Or even saying, yeah, hallelujah, I have reached home safely. This is the situation in which we find ourselves. The presidency must hear this. Only Nigerian people have the right to choose their leader. Correct? It is the Nigerian people that can choose their leader. You cannot force yourself on all of us and say it must be you. There must be a contest. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. If this sadistic regime refuses to level playing ground field, it is a single, hardly prepared the ground for a violent revolution. The revolution may not even be from here. It will be somewhere else, including those standing in long lines during our opening and mobilization drive for the PVC of INEC. It is unquestionable that partnership and deliberate sabotage will keep you out of the ball. Keep your eyes on the ball. Keep your eyes on the ball. Keep your eyes on the ball. The eyes on the ball is Peter Gregory Obi becoming the presidential candidate of the NDC. No more, no less. We, the Obedient Movement, now demand that the current administration not to use the judiciary to manipulate democracy. We shall defend democracy and protect judiciary independence. Justice must prevail and no political manipulation. Let the will of the people prevail. The joint ticket of His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi and His Excellency Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso will be on the ballot, inshallah, on the 27th of January, before that time, to contest for the office of the presidency. And by the grace of God, with the will of the people, we shall defeat this present regime, inshallah. The APC government have manipulated the Independent Electoral Commission. They have pocketed the judiciary. They have hanged the military. They have put the police into their own hands and stampeding on them. It is a state capture. Every apparatus of governance in Nigeria has been captured, and we are saying no to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we must work to build a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria that is accountable. A new Nigeria that is credible. The new Nigeria that has character. A new Nigeria that has compassion. A new Nigeria that can be accountable and present itself to the Nigerian people. And we believe that the only person at this point that can lead us to that place is His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi and Engineer Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. Thank you.